93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
It's time to vote. With your Alexa Flash Briefing, I'm Kirk Darling. Doing their civic duty, Chris Davis reports on what Hoosiers are feeling as they stand in line to vote today.
Long lines, grumpy people. That's the story of most of the vote centers that I have visited this morning. I've been visiting vote centers in Marion County, but reports from all over the metro say just about the same thing. Long lines at almost every one of the vote centers or polling places. And that's despite the fact that more than 1.5 million Hoosiers voted before Election Day. Chris Davis, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Polls are open until 6 o'clock tonight. For information on how or where you can vote, go to IndianaVoters.com. Tune in for live election coverage starting promptly when the polls close tonight right here on 93 WIBC. Some businesses have boarded up in the event election-related riots or protests happen late tonight or tomorrow.
I do not want to board up. I wish the downtown has a safe election day, but I just need to err on the side of caution. And let's hope that nothing happens.
Greg Byers, the owner of Windsor Jewelry downtown. Many people will be watching the election results in Vigo County tonight. Whichever candidate for president has won that county in all but 2 elections since 1888 has gone on to win the White House. A Muncie man sentenced for child molesting. Shyla Kabalan reports.
In 2014, Jeffrey Campbell, 21 at the time, sexually assaulted a 6-year-old girl. 3 years later, the girl told police what happened. At first, Campbell told investigators the child came on to him before finally admitting to the crime. On Monday, Campbell pleaded guilty to 2 counts of child molesting. He'll spend 6 years in prison and register as a sex offender once released. Shyla Kabbalah, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
The state's 7-day positivity rate for coronavirus infections 2 weeks ago was just under 7%. Now it's above 8%. Just over 3,000 new positive tests reported Monday. Though the pandemic has hit the state's economy hard, that's not stopping companies from investing in Hoosiers. Indiana's Commerce Secretary Jim Schellinger tells Inside Indiana Business that in spite of the pandemic, the state could be seeing a record year of investment.
But in addition to what's happening, we're having a banner year. In fact, all the numbers we track, whether it be jobs, whether it be CapEx or wages, we're tracking in a record year.
He says this year several companies together have committed to bring 26,000 jobs to Indiana in the near future, nearly on par with what was committed last year. Sunday's game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts still on as planned, as a Ravens player tested positive for coronavirus this week. So far, no other player is said to have tested positive or listed as a close contact. Ravens coach John Harbaugh telling ESPN his team plans to get back to practice on Wednesday. WIBC's flash briefings are updated throughout the day, so you can always check for the latest local news. You can also rejoin us in the car at 93.1 FM to stay on top of the latest traffic alerts, weather, and news. I'm Kirk Darling, on the level, on the go, and on Twitter at 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.